got one in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Hey, can you see me? You know, lotion, bro.
So good.
His hands ashy. Skin dry. It's okay.
Oh my God.
No pressure.
But yeah.
Oh no, I can't be short though. I don't look like an uncle.
My daughter's shorter than me. You're fine.
What?
My daughter, what, 5'1", 5'2"?
Man, alright, let's get to it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Set and Flow. Back again with it. As you know, my name is Lil Sean. My boy Free Famo.
You know what's good with me?
Sir. Got my boy Marco right here.
Marco Kane in the house. You know what time it is, baby. 10 o'clock.
Ski. Got my boy Sab in the cut.
What's good? CJ Sarah, only one.
Let's get it. So look, I want to ask y'all, man. You know, like, we live in a time where everything is, to me, in my opinion, I'm gonna share my opinion. I feel like everything is microwavable, bro. Like, you know, TikTok, these short videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything just feel like it's so fast and it's such an instant. Like, and to me, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really kind of vibe with it anymore. I feel like at first it was like, oh, it was something new. I was like, man, it's kind of cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as time when I started to think, like, man, everything just feels the same. You know what I'm saying? And like, even with the music, like, the music just feels the same. And people been talking about that, man. Like, they've been feeling, like, some people been like upset the way that music is going. Like, real hip hop fans, people that didn't probably listen to hip hop since it started, was like, yo, whatever we listen to right now, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, like, how y'all feel about the era we in as far as with music? Cause to me, I think it's okay because I've adapted to it, but I feel like it could be better, man. Like, the quality of music could be better. Like, certain subjects, certain things can be better. It just feel like I'm listening to the same thing all day, like you turn on the radio. So, like, how y'all feel about the era of music we in right now?
I mean, I say like there's still a lot of good music out. You feel me? Like, how I feel when it come down to like the fact about everything sounding the same and stuff like that. I feel like people like it's like a few topics that are the main topics that are listened to and pushed and whatever. I feel like you can say the same things, but you can say it so many different ways. And everybody's saying a lot of the same things in the exact same way. So it's just repetitive. It's losing the value to it.
Right.
So with it being repetitive like that, would you say that it's the current industry designed to go ahead and just ride waves and trends and just make as much money as they can as quickly as they can?
For sure, it's definitely a trendy thing.
It's a trend thing.
That's what type of society we live in. Everything's based off the trends nowadays. Even to the point of a diet. If a person want to get healthy, they're gonna pick a trendy ass diet that probably don't even benefit them in the way they think it is.
Shit, that's real. Because back in the day, I say the 80s when hip hop first started really being played, slowly being played on AM stations and all that, everybody sounded different. Although you did have certain things that were similar as far as you had guys trying to piece stories and tell stories in their music.
Yeah.
But everybody sounded different. Cats would not rock you. They damn near blacklist you from going into certain venues and trying to perform if you sounded like somebody else. You had to differentiate yourself. Now, maybe not so much, which is kind of weird to me. But I've seen it evolve and change over the years. I can't be upset it's going to evolve and change on its own. It's just, I don't have to like listen to certain shit to me that sounds the exact same. Because just like you said, you can only say something so many ways before you just stop trying to say it differently and it just sounds exactly like everybody else. So I gotta ask a question. question now.
How many 30 Currys you heard?
That shit don't even sound familiar to me, bro.
How many times you heard 30 Curry in the song? Like a play on word with 30 Curry.
Yeah, a lot.
I think everybody biting, bro. Like that's just my opinion. Like you got the people that's biting, like that's the trend thing. Like they biting. Like everybody, we all got our particular fan. Like everybody got like a, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get your alter ego, when you find your alter ego and everything. But sometimes your alter ego could be tied off somebody else's alter ego. So like growing up listening to Future, Rick Ross, Meek Mills, Drake, and all these Young Dog, all these head up celebrities, majority of these young ones or rappers or artists, whatever, these young ones that's coming into the mix are literally biting off those ones. They did it, I'm gonna do it too. And like this part, like jumping onto the trend, but it's still biting their flow, biting that. You got some of them that like you got some people that's different, so everybody know mentally, physically how you could drop off the different ones. Kendrick Lamar came off different. Then going to Nipsey Hussle came off different. Roddy Ricch came off different when he hopped into it. Fat Trail came off different. So you got a lot of people that literally came off different, but then again you got people that hopped on their trail type of stuff. Then you got like people that literally brought their own flavor in, but still was biting off other people's stuff. And that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta pay attention to that. Everybody like they grab it off different alter egos and everything. So like that's what I really feel like was going on with the music. Is that damn they did it. I'm gonna take that shit and I'm gonna do it my own way and run with it like how I want to run with it. However.
Alright, so would you say somebody like Jay-Z, because he had that song, he said, I'm a biter, not a writer. What would you consider somebody paying homage to somebody else or shouting somebody out as far as taking a particular line or something like that? Because you got Big Sean starting off his songs talking about B.I.G. Well, that's what Biggie did. Like, would you say that's paying homage, or would you say that that's trying to bite a flow, or would you say that's even somebody trying to rewrite history and trying to X somebody out the way to make way for them to get in there?
That's that alter ego. You see what I'm saying? Once you get to a certain, Big Sean's another artist that's different. So that's that alter ego. He developed his own alter ego. We don't know where he got his alter ego from. You see what I'm saying? Some of these people you can say, man, nigga, fighting homie for. But some of them you can't really say that.
It's because he
came out different.
He only took.
I would have never knew that.
He only took
I listened to
influence and inspiration. He didn't necessarily come out doing exactly what another person doing.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that inspiration? Is that paying homage? Or is that somebody just trying to write somebody out?
I just
get him out the paint.
Right. It's like
I don't think he writing them out the
inspiration.
paint. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you start seeing, like, I that's what I'm saying. Like, I just thought in my head, like, Biggie do be doing that, B.I.G. Like, you see what I'm saying? So, but they got the name. So it's not. I don't think he trying to cut off Biggie Smalls. I'm just like that's his alter ego. That's how Biggie Smalls had his alter ego during his era. That's Big Sean alter ego during this era. And I'm not saying he biting his flow. No, they're two different people. But that was his development of coming up and saying, all right, bro, I'm gonna take this rap shit. I'm fine. I'm finna let the world know I'm fine.
I'm finna do this shit big.
And I'm finna do it big.
Yeah, because I'm not talking about his flow, because I like Big Sean, but it took me a minute. Just for the fact that he would start out his rhymes, yo, B.I.G. Biggie did the same shit, but Biggie did it first. So that's why it took me such a long time to even get used to this dude.
Yeah.
Big Sean can spit. Don't get me wrong. I like Big Sean. I bought a few of his. I bought a few of his projects. I like him.
Definitely.
But it took me a minute just for that specific fact. He would start every song, yo, B.I.G. Biggie did that. And that's one of the things that made me like, nah, I can't fuck with
You just put me on though. You see how like you picked that up when you put it on. You just put me on. Like I had to sit here and think like, damn, did Biggie really do that? Biggie Smalls, and like he really did. See what I'm saying? So I had to go back during that era, bro, and see for myself type of stuff. And that's what I'm saying. But I knew Big Sean was doing that now. So that's what I'm saying. So like I won't really pay attention to that. And a lot of people who don't listen to Biggie Smalls now in our era, they not paying attention to that because they paying attention to Big Sean. So that's another thing as different little when like the music get different in a different era. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever era this is we in, what is it? Gen Z. I seen some video the other day. What is it, bro? Gen Z.
Y'all are Gen Z.
Yeah.
I'm Generation X.
Oh
Y'all
God!
are Gen Z.
We sound like a Dragon Ball Z dang on series.
Well, shit, go ahead and throw them spirit bombs on this topic.
I'm a 90s bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
I barely knew.
90s baby, all the way.
Okay, so real quick then. So let me ask you something. As far as what you were speaking about when we first started, you were saying that the industry is pushing a certain type of, I'm not gonna say agenda, but they're pushing a certain type of music. Now, you being an artist, you listening to music for probably since you was fucking born. What do you think about that as far as how that might affect what was from my generation to what is now going on in your generation?
Okay, so basically, like, what transpired from y'all to right now?
Yeah.
I think what happened was, to me, I think like, all right, I'm gonna just start from my lifetime. So I know when I was coming up early 2000s type of rap, like Jada Kiss and Freeway and niggas like 50, like they was like, and even Jay-Z, like they will rap about drugs and stuff like that, but it ain't like how it is now. Like it was almost like it almost matched the video. Like when you saw the video, you was like, oh dang, like everything they was saying, like they might have like a little scene where they serving somebody or whatever. Like it was in a certain type of way, they kind of was telling stories, you know what I'm saying? Like not on no line stuff, but just more like trying to picture you what I'm trying to tell you. So and then we got to the snap era. Like I know it was one part of my life. It was a whole bunch of snap music. Like every song you could hear this in the back. Like Soulja Boy, you had Young Job, D4,
DL4.
yeah, Shawty Low and them.
Yeah, that's when Lil Jon was working with a lot of people.
Yeah, you had a lot of that, and that was to me. I thought that was club music. You know, like club radio music. And you had that era. Then
That was Southside music, bro.
Yeah.
And really what that was, like,
Yeah.
Speaking for the South, like that was really like our music trying to get out as a culture. So like that was like that's like that crump era.
And that shit was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. I
feel
liked
me?
it. I was banging some Lil Jon.
Yeah.
He sounded
California had that too. The crump shit. Like
But
they had a whole documentary about it.
Western.
Some of that crunk music coming back though.
Yeah.
Like that's why you got people like Glorilla and what's the dude that do the little footwork?
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about Deuce.
I can't
Dudes,
yeah. I can't name some of these.
He trying to bring it back. Yeah.
Company, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That's hard.
Yeah, he's trying to bring that back, but I think this is where we at now. Like, I know I saw a change when Kanye did that the 808 Heartbreaks drum. He was just using the auto tune, and T-Pain was already using it at that time, but it just made me think like, man, this is the direction we can probably go in. Cause then, I think I heard Future do it, and then there was another dude named YC. He had a song called Rats on Rats on Rats. You remember that song?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this gonna probably be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Wayne was doing that.
Yeah, Wayne was doing it too. So I was like, damn. So this gonna become something. You know what I'm saying? And then lo and behold, like you just fast forward probably like 5-6 years later, you know, you got people on the auto tune just going crazy, and it's gonna. I feel like that's what it's gonna become, man. It's gonna be another wave though. Like when we reach your age, it's gonna be a whole nother wave, bro. Like
nigga, kill me then.
it's gonna be a whole nother wave,
bro.
Nigga, kill me when
bro.
y'all get to my age. Nigga, kill me.
Bro.
I'm gonna be gone.
Bro, like it's gonna be a whole nother wave.
Talking about killing themselves already.
Let me ask y'all this, since you saying that is emo, it might be going to emo or whatever. Y'all, cause I was talking about this with a dude that I work with, whatever. He a white dude. He was like, man, really? You think about it, country, pop, rap, it's all the same. Like nowadays, they all use the same type of beats. So you turn on like a pop song or a country song, slowed down hip hop.
That's it,
Yeah.
because that's what's gonna generate the money.
Right.
That's why the industry is like, yo, I'm gonna give you this amount for the budget. I'm gonna hook you up with this type of producer, and the producers got a cookie cutter template to where they all making the same shit. Not everybody, not all producers. Don't think it's all producers, but there's a large majority. They don't have a different type of sound. It's not like a Scott Storch versus a Timbaland versus a Jazzy Faye. They all had distinctive sounds. Matter of fact, we just spoke about Lil Jon. Lil Jon had a distinctive sound.
Yeah.
It's just the evolution of it.
Right.
Like I say, I might not be looking forward to some of it, but I have to accept it because I love hip hop and this is our culture. So I have to accept
You
it.
mean like a template for producers as far as like loops and like drum kits and stuff like that?
Not even so much like that, but how they put it together. A lot of them put together their stuff. It all sounds similar to where you could take somebody's lyrics, just take an acapella version, put it on another beat, just put it on another instrument, just put it on another type of instrumental, and then the shit still flow.
Yeah, that's because of the loops and the drum
Right.
kits. And
Oh,
stuff.
all right then, yeah.
Like, yeah, like shout out my boy Rise Up for telling me that. Like he a real producer. I watch him make like 10 beats in the hour, like from scratch, like no loops, nothing. It sound like all of them sound like a cohesive piece of work for real.
Cause I had a cat I was fucking with in Cali, and Buddy had a mathematical formula on using Pro Tools, where he would still listen to whatever type of instrument he was sampling for whatever part of the beat, but he had a mathematical way that everything fit the same, but he would change the instrumentation of it.
Yeah.
So he's got 10 beats in an hour. He's got 10 different sounding beats, but everything's still in the same fucking place. It's still got the same tempo.
That's crazy that you can do that.
Right.
That shit's crazy, but the way the
Yeah.
Pro Tools are set up, I'm not a beat maker, but I've been in the studio and I watch people do it. This shit's crazy to me. Cause he still got 4 up here, he's got 2 down here, he's got 2 back here, he's got 3 over here, he's got 5 up here.
Beat man go crazy. That's my beat. Like I done seen him make beats.
Yeah, I just seen Beatman sit there and craft up
some
like,
beats.
Yeah.
Shout out Mood, Prime Time. Shout out, big shout out.
Oh yeah, shout out Andre Palace. It's one of the producers when I first started getting music. I saw him. He crafted up my first couple
Andre
songs.
crazy, I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah.
you.
My boy DJ now.
He be on the DJ way, like he
Yeah.
like
I didn't see that nigga. Bro.
Like y'all know people like Marshmallow and stuff like that. They be doing the big like DJing concerts and stuff like that.
That's
My
what
boy
he
lit
do.
like that. He like that for real.
Yeah. Producing is I mean, even just watching him and then like I had watched some on Kanye too. Like, you know, that stuff take time, man. Cause you sitting there, you trying to like find it. Like you like, man, it just gotta, you know what I'm saying? It gotta hit. And honestly, they're the reason why these artists are who they are today. Like why they so successful. Like behind all that rapping, all them lyrics you spitting, it's the beat, bro. People is like moving and grooving to the beat. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they deserve a lot of credit. Like, do they even have a award for producer of the year? Do they got that? Y'all know?
I ain't watching no
I
award
don't
show.
watch no
They need if they if they don't, they need that though. If they don't, I don't know if they do.
Had that now.
If they do, if they don't, they
I
need
think
that.
they do though.
Oh, they do? Oh, okay.
They have that for movies as far as like not
Like the
Grammys.
writer.
Yeah.
But no, they have a composer. Cause when Hustle and Flow came out, 3 6 Mafia, Juicy J, they all did the music for Hustle and Flow, and they won a couple of fucking awards for that. So
Yeah.
they crafted everything. So I gotta ask the 3 of y'all. The 3 of y'all are artists. So would you rather somebody take an hour to custom make you one beat and make it particularly tailor it just for you, or would you be cool with somebody doing 5 beats in an hour and you can still hop on them, but it's not quite crafted for you? Like, what would y'all prefer?
I mean, I'll take it both ways, bro. Cause like that's what like how I try to craft my music.
You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one or the other.
The 5 then. Cause one of the 5 I'm gonna connect to more, and then the other 4 is like I can still try to craft something for them other than that one beat. Cause it's like that one beat, you craft it, you do it, you get it. That just a single, man. That just a single. People do get rich off singles, but that just one single. I take that 5. We'll have it all 5 of those go. y'all might not think at first, but craft your talent.
You got five in your armor, in your ammo.
And you feel me?
At any time.
And what happened? All 5 of those bust.
Yeah.
That's 5 times that what?
I get that.
I'll probably go for the 5 because, like I said, you get with the right person. I'll just tell them a certain vibe I want, and like let them do their thing. And I like he said, out of the 5, I'm gonna get at least 1, but most of the time you're with the right person, all of them will be right.
Yeah, I'll say just my experience working with producers. Yeah, I'll say the 5, and I'll say the reason why I say the 5 is because, like Famo said, if he know me, he able to be like, all right, I know he do a lot of singing. So I'm saying, so let me craft up 5 singing type beats. You know what I'm saying? Something that I know like he gonna at least rock with either all 5, 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. The only reason why that is because like if we doing 1, I just think that for 1, I've done it before, sitting with somebody trying to like I write the song, but he like, man, I can make a beat to that. Like keep singing it. You know what I'm saying? So now he trying to find his way. I'm still trying to find my way. It's like, I don't know. For me, it just take a lot of time. I don't know, because at the time I was younger, I was more like I want to speed up my studio session. Like I'm trying to work. Like okay, let me listen to these beats. Let me go ahead and get the writing. You know what I'm saying? Versus we trying to sit there and you messing with the one note and you like that note good. Nah, that note ain't good. That drum good. Nah, that hat ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, like I kind of want to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like so, play the beats. I want to see what you did, and let's roll. That's the type of artist I am.
Alright, so that's what's up.
Don't get me wrong though. I feel like sometimes you need those sessions where it's just focus on one thing, like one song, because it's like with me, like a lot of times I write stuff like acapella, and I like it's like I search for beats and stuff, check with people, and find what I'm really looking for. Like so like that's why I feel like you actually need that. But with the 5, it's like I'm gonna get a certain vibe that I want, but I'm gonna get a variety. I'm gonna get some up tempo. I'm gonna get some real slow. I'm gonna get some right in the middle combination of that stuff. But like I said, I feel like me personally, sometimes I need that 1 hour just to focus on that one thing, and everybody should do that.
I had a beat in my files that a homie made back in Georgia a while back, going on like 8 years now, that I never touched or grip. And then one day, I was like, I'm gonna do this song. It took me a whole month to do the song, and I did it. It took a whole year for me to like rehearse it and record it. Then I recorded it. Now it's out now. But nobody would never know that but me and that person. And it's like, to this day, he probably didn't even hear me record on the job. You see what I'm saying? But it's just like the fact that I had that one song, when I first heard it, I didn't say it wasn't trash. No, it was not that. I just couldn't craft my talent on it at that time. So it took me a while to craft my talent at that time. I had people send me beat packages, like 10 beats in that jump. Crafted them up in 2 days. See what I'm saying? So just like, you gotta pick your poison. That's why I say like you gotta pick it, because it's like you get that one beat, what happens if you don't craft nothing on that jump?
Sometimes when you find that one beat, then it just hits you.
Yeah.
If you don't already have one in the chamber, if you ain't got one in the clip already, it's something. I mean, at least for me, in my experience, I would go to the studio. I take a whole notebook. Sometimes I hear something and I instantly gotta write to it right then.
Yeah.
It's just, I say for me, my experience was different. I would prefer to get the one and have that one banging first, because I would want to think that he's putting his all into this beat, so I gotta match that energy.
Yeah.
So I come off with it. no disrespect against the 5, because I see what y'all saying. That does make sense. Out of 5, at least 3 of them is gonna snap. At least 3 of them gonna pop. You gonna look, you gonna listen to it. You already got something in the chamber. You gonna fuck around and black in the booth, and just fucking lay the track, and everything gonna be straight. Just my experience is just a little bit different.
Think about this one dude. Y'all know this song, that A Gangnam Style. Whoa, that y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That that's the only song he got. And he probably I watched it. I watched a video about him one day on YouTube. I forgot. I would have shot that person out. And he went into the studio with that song already. And they found him a beat. And he did that one song and buzz, bruh. Buzz. I used to buzz that song, bruh. I had little kids, like I used to have little kids, like to hang around play. I don't play the song, like hey, Gangnam Style, like. And he couldn't make. They wanted him. He got signed and everything. They wanted him to make one song. He couldn't even do it. He took all that money and ran off. Cause he couldn't craft nothing else, bro, off that one beat. That's what I'm saying. You need the beat packet, bro. You need to be able to craft yourself with those 5 beats, bro. You'll find yourself in those 5 beats. And if you can't find those 5 beats, then damn it, go get another packet then. Go get another packet, bro.
That's I'm trying to sit in the session. So like, why you making them 5? I'm sitting there trying to come
craft up some
like,
that's
a
beat.
idea as time goes.
Right. But that's how they used to be back in the day anyway. Like, when they found an artist and they got you off the street and found you at some talent show or something, they'll have like writers already write this song. They already got the song written, or either you writing, you know what I'm saying? And they'll put you in there with a producer and they're like, okay, man, I heard a lot about you, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking we should roll with this type of sound today, and they'll start working on the beat, and you might start writing, or they already got the song written. Like Trey Songz had a DVD when he first got signed to Atlantic Records, and the dude, they was in there he was on a notebook. The dude was crafting up the beat. He was on a notebook. He was crafting up the beat, and then eventually came up with them singles. You know, I gotta go right now, like you know what I'm saying, like. And that's how some record labels used to run. Like they want that single out there, then you work on the album, because we need to see like, can this work? Can this get pushed? Is you marketable? Is people gonna come out to see you if we push you? Like, and they're like, all right, cool, we'll work on the album. Let's get the album done. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this or do that. But now, like you said, it's so easy for us. So it's like now we can find type beats on the internet, match whatever vibe we trying to go for. Like I'm like, man, I want to make a Future type song, Future type beat. Or if I want to, you know what I'm saying? And some people can't find that.
I feel like.
Yeah, but like they said,
Yeah.
and like they said, everybody can't find it. So you're going to need that producer to, hey, look, let me sit down with you, bro. We craft it together. You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, I see all y'all got a crazy work ethic when it comes to y'all being up in the stuff. So I got to bring this up. You had somebody like Tupac in the studio forever trying to knock out song after song after song and have a huge catalog. Would you say that that's how y'all trying to work it when y'all go up in the studio like that, as far as trying to knock out as much as you can because you got so much ready to go and because you're so good with your craft?
That's how I am. Like that's how we did that. Like we still trying to do that. We taking the control, trying to do other stuff, but we was doing that. Like that's still in the making. Like we still trying to do that. Like. Shout out to Dane doing Ben Payne Key, like you feel me? He got his setup, so like we still trying to get ready to go there. Like still trying to set up some jump for us and everything too. So like we still trying to do that. Like that's how you get your craft. Work on your craft every day. 30 minutes to an hour.
They be in the studio all night.
That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to lock yourself in there, no distractions, go in there and knock your music out.
Do it, yo. Work on your craft every day, yo. Every day. Every day.
Now, with that being said, I gotta ask you this. You sent me a tweet. Said Future and Kanye contributed more to hip hop than Tupac. Please tell me your thoughts on
it.
this.
It wasn't Future and Kanye. It was Tupac. It was Oh no, it won't. Kanye won't end him. It was just Future. It was just Future. It was just Future and Tupac. But like I say, bro, it's the era, dog. Like,
come on with it.
like you feel me? I listen to music, so of course I have listened to Tupac. I drove around with Pops listening to Tupac. You feel me? So just like that's their music. That's their music. That's y'all music, yeah. Future is our music, yeah. Like when I walk to the bus stop, I'm bumping Future. Or I'm on my first date, going to go pick up my shorty, I'm bumping Future. Or after I made that, you know what I'm saying, that first move or whatever, on the way home, I'm bumping Future. I won't bumping no Tupac, bro. I'm not playing that. We not. I won't playing him on my CD player, bro. I might play Eminem, but not no Tupac, bro. Like it's real, like
no, I get
just how like it was. Like 50 Cent was getting played, like you feel me. But we was bumping our own. We had our own jump. You feel me? Mom dudes come in the crib, Pops come in the crib. What y'all listen to? Cut that music off. You need to be bumping this. Yeah, that's what's all with y'all now. You need to be bumping this. That's what's all with y'all folks now. Y'all bumping on that hood, right? You need to be bumping this. Nah, we ain't bumping that. We bumping that Future. You feel me? Like, we bumping Chief Keef, we bumping Fat Tram, we bumping Drake. That's who we bumping. We not bumping that. That's y'all era. That's why I'm saying, like, in Twitter, it's our era. So, like, that's why they put it up there for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all was up there, y'all said this, that, and third, it's like, all right, cool. Of course, y'all gonna have y'all say so. That's y'all. Like, y'all still got Run DMC, y'all still got Dango Trick Daddy, y'all got Dango, y'all, like, y'all still got 3 6 Mafia, but I still bump them because of where I come from. I'm from the South, so just like that's how I picked that up. So we still bump them, but it's just like I still bump Dolph. I'm from the South. That's how I picked that up. So it's just like when I hear somebody from New York or anything bumping Dolph, it's just like you like good music. So it's just like that's how I look at it as going back to Tupac. I like good music, so Tupac made good music. So it's just like. I like music, so it's like, of course I know who Tupac is. Majority of these people that listen to music, bro, is not bumping Tupac. And the only time they bump Tupac is the people they around that's older.
I'm not saying that. The tweet specifically said contributions to hip hop.
Yeah.
Future, bro.
Speak to the contributions to hip hop. Because I understand that's your generation.
In my generation, I'm going with Future.
Well, what did he contribute?
But what did he contribute to the culture?
It's contribute as we don't. As contribute as what he do for the culture, bro, is make good music. Like, you know what I'm saying? He support, he getting going, and he helping people do the modeling and everything, pushing your stuff out, being like, pushing yourself to be somebody that came out the mud. You see what I'm saying? Not saying Tupac won't do that either, but somebody that came out the mud during our time growing up and crafting into a superstar. So, and he telling you on his interview, bro, I ain't have nothing. You feel me? So just like, you thinking about growing up, I ain't had nothing. We won't watch a Tupac interview, we watching his interviews. So I'm not saying Tupac won't saying that back in the day. We know what Tupac was doing. I went back, I like music, so I went back to go look at that. You see what I'm saying? But it's just like, as me growing up, as watching YouTube videos and interviews and listening to music, who did I type in as, I guess what I would say as an idol or whatever, but that's not my idol. Let's put that there. That's not my idol. But as a kid growing up, as being in the mix, I was going to Future. I was looking up to Future, Gucci Man, and all that. So just like that's just my genre as going up. I won't saying, damn, let me go look at Tupac, let me go watch Tupac, let me go see this. Oh, Tupac in my wall, Tupac this at the third, I'm rocking with Tupac. I won't on that type of wave. And some people was. Some people are. So you got fans that's followed, but I won't follow in that. Not saying I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Future, but that's not my idol. That's not my he ain't my top 5, but that's not like, oh boy, I was praising Future. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what I was going through. So like they ain't going to. I don't know what Tupac. Tupac died the same year I was born. So whatever he done, where he doing y'all era, he won't doing that shit for me. So
I get that. But I'm saying, what did he contribute? What did he bring to the game to say that, okay, Future brought in this? Now, you mentioned he had people doing stuff offline as far as modeling, getting clothing deals, getting brand deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That wasn't going around in my generation. I get that. But the thing I'm saying, the thing I'm asking is, okay, so he contributed that. What else has he contributed? As far as
Bro, I
because the question,
remind
the
me.
way that I took the question was, who contributed more to the culture?
Well, what
did Tupac contribute?
Once again, Dear Mama, what gets played on Mother's Day?
Bro,
Dear
that's
Mama.
a song.
28 years, but that's a contribution that
Okay,
not only goes
alright.
into hip hop.
But on their side, because I'm not picking the side right now.
Yeah.
So on the
No, I'm not
on
saying
the
pick a
future
side.
side, when the NCAA marched.
Yeah, you brought that up.
Did I not bring that
Yeah,
up, bro?
No.
Come
you brought
on,
that
bro.
up.
Talk
No,
to
you
him,
brought
bro.
that up.
Talk to
You
him.
know what I'm saying?
No, he brought that up.
They
But you
playing
know
that
what
in the
I'm
locker room.
Yeah.
We bumping that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just like, come on, bro, talk to him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand, but remember, I don't want to say too much. But remember I said, bro, when Buddy passed away, his music got taken and did whatever with.
Right.
So people seen the numbers during that time and was like, damn, okay, we gonna get some money. Future is still alive doing his thing, and people seen the numbers during his time, so it's just like he was doing that dolly, bro. You feel me? As what I'm seeing as being alive, and he's still alive, he did that by himself.
Okay. Now, something else that we spoke about, and then I got to pass it to Quan after this. Now, something else that we said. My generation, we didn't have social media. There was no MySpace, no Facebook, no Twitter, no YouTube, no Spotify, no Pandora, none of that. So he had to work with different tools. So it's like the evolution of man. You got the caveman, that would be my generation. Now we got the man that's upright walking. That's y'all generation. So the generation after y'all, they're going to be running. Now, we had spoke about this briefly before we started. Now, with the industry having changed and elevated so much because of the tech now that we have with the smartphones and all that, how would you actually say the next generation might be able to keep it pushing? Because now everybody's got a smartphone in their pocket. So everybody's got their own tools. Before, Pac had to be with a label. Future don't have to be with a label unless he wants to fuck with them, because like you said, he has the opportunity, he's got the tools, so he can do it all on his own. It's comparable to an extent, but it's not, because if Tupac, Prince, Michael Jackson, if they had Twitter, Facebook, and MySpace, it'd be a whole nother game. Not just the fact that all three I'm talking about is already dead and gone, and that their music is still gonna stand the test of time, but it's a whole different game now with the way that the shit work. Because like even with y'all can do videos and put them on YouTube Shorts. Y'all shit getting out there. You don't need to ask for help. You don't have to go to a label and say, hey, listen to my demo and give me a hand.
You have to be consistent doing that. That's the only way. That's the only way. To answer that question, that like you gotta be consistent. You have to be consistent every day. Work on your craft every day. It goes back to what I said. Work on your craft every day. You work on your craft every day. You be consistent with your craft every day. If you be consistent with your craft every day, you will make it, bro. You will. You will. Well, if you will. Every day, you will. Like, there you go.
Love the motivational talk. That shit is fire. Okay, so like you were speaking about earlier, okay, with the way that y'all are doing things now, with the way that things are going now, as far as having another type of evolution, y'all see another type of evolution coming?
Yes.
I mean, it's always evolution. Like, if you look back throughout history, it's like, you can say it's the same thing, like old heads always say, but that's the same thing from back in my day. It's that the third.
Yeah, we say
Like, when it come down to certain things, like, I used to hear that a lot. My mom used to tell me that in regards to, like, beats and stuff. But, like, it's some type of change to it regardless, so it's still evolution.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like when we having these conversations, it remind me of like when people try to have the Jordan and LeBron debate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's to the older generation, it can rub off on them as like disrespect, because it's like a, you're not paying homage type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Tupac and Future debate. If I was on a national scale and I said Future is actually a better artist than Tupac, People
be
will
on
be
your
livid.
head.
They will be livid.
What you
Yeah,
say,
they be on
boy?
your bumper.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
sound crazy, boy.
right.
Go to hell, boy.
Because
Yeah,
I ain't that bad.
Pac comes from an era of almost like the origins, like you know what I'm saying, of where hip hop was. You know what I'm saying? So we even with like just comparing it to the analogy I just said with Jordan. Jordan helped make basketball global. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for them to say and LeBron come out like CJ said, putting in work in your craft to be the best player, because I'm pretty sure he had a dream too. I want to play like Jordan. I want to be in the NBA. He worked on his
I had that
craft.
dream. I want to be better than Jordan.
Yeah, and he now leads the NBA in scoring history wise across the board. So it's like it's disrespectful when people that probably came from your era to say, if I told them like, man, LeBron is better than Jordan, they're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he helped pave the way so LeBron can be where he at as they look at it. But it's just generational, like it's evolution, like you know, like they said, the game is gonna change. Like, how many times have you heard somebody say, "Oh, y'all don't play defense no more"?
I say it all the fucking time.
But that's how that's evolution. Like some people feel like basketball should be played different. Like, look, I want to score. Like, in order for us to win, some people might be like, "Look, we got to outscore them." You know what I'm saying? So some nights they might not play defense. Or some nights, you know what I'm saying, they will play. You know what I'm saying? Some people take like the load management. You know what I'm saying? Not to get too far off the conversation, but it's just different eras for different stuff, and it's like it's hard when we have these conversations because it's like, dang, bro, like I wasn't born then, so I can't really say.
Yeah, you can't speak to it.
Yeah,
Speak on that.
right.
You feel me? Like it's before my time. I look crazy going back there trying to speak on something that I won't born in. Two boy did this. Like,
he was in my community.
Yeah,
I wasn't even born.
Well, sit your ass down. You won't even born back then. Like that's the first thing you would say. Like you.
No, that's not the first thing.
I mean, an older person. Like I'm just saying, older.
Yeah,
people.
the average
So
old,
it's like
the average old head would be like, nigga, you weren't even born then.
you
Yeah.
feel me?
But
So
I look at it along the lines that, hey, go
He
back
know
and
more facts than
discover
me.
your roots. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, go back and look at your roots. Look at the origins. Take from what they did and what they went through and how they got to now. Because back in the day, you had cats. They was talking about riding limos and popping champagne. That was the extent.
Yeah.
But now, just like you mentioned,
take it all the way.
Future putting people on brand deals. Kanye is signing to fucking Adidas.
Yeah.
Niggas won't doing that in my generation. Run DMC was
J. Cole got the
advertising,
shoes.
but they ain't get no partnership.
Wow.
J. Cole got the shoes.
Ye got the partnership.
Yeah.
These cats won't get partnerships like that. Jordan started the Jordan brand of shoes, but now look, you got the Kobe's, you got the LeBrons,
Wow.
you got the Giannis.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
right.
everybody got their own shit, and that's because
Some
like y'all got the best tools as of right now.
Yeah.
Compared to what we had to do with how we had to get there, niggas was struggling. So thank God that y'all could do more without having to work quite so hard the way you could focus on all these other things y'all doing.
Yeah.
I'm about to twist this booty for time in too. Snoop Dogg and Future, y'all can put them in the mix. There y'all go. Snoop Dogg still alive. Future still alive.
Contributions to hip hop, to the culture. Snoop has made more contributions in the future as of right now, and it was a bit of a reach to put Future with Pop, because just like you say, Pop ain't did nothing since fucking '96.
Yeah.
In September of '96, September 13th to be exact. Fuck you, Keefy D. September 13th to be exact. You know what I'm saying? That was when he died, and that was where everything he had ended outside of the unreleased material that he had that Daz from the Dog Pound was helping to put back out. So he put out a lot of stuff after that. His estate put out a lot of stuff after that. But he has an ending point. Future ain't got no ending point right now. This dude's still going.
You see what I'm saying?
Future can be going to he 50 and 60 doing tours. I'm not mad. I like Future.
50 Cent doing this?
Yeah.
Did he just do the 50 Cent tour? This
The
is 50.
final lap tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. What he is, 50? He 50 years old right now?
Nah, he the same age as me. He 47. He the same age as me.
Yeah.
He the same age as me.
And he didn't have to.
He was born in July too. He the same age as me. I ain't gonna give up too much info before somebody trying to steal my credit. Nigga, my credit score 128. My credit score 128 right now. Nigga, I can't even say I can barely afford to speak right now. I'm not gonna hold you, but just understand. Like if you look at the longevity aspect of it, then yeah, a lot of the cats that was out in like the late 90s, early 2000s, we had spoke about the verses. My favorite verses, Locks and Dipset. That was my favorite verses. I watched that shit about 9 times.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask y'all another question. what do you guys think about the fact that we got people that are hood certified Hall of Fame in hip hop as opposed to people that get pushed by the industry?
What is hood certified?
Jesus. Oh.
Somebody that's somebody that's not pushed mainstream. You got almost to compare like a Little Kim to a Ice Spice. They're different generations, yes.
Is that hood
as-
certified though? What is hood certified?
I'm saying hood certified like a hood Hall of Famer, like
What's a
people-
hood Hall of Fame?
people that don't get recognition from the mainstream, but we take them as being dope MCs, dope
Yeah.
rappers.
Why is it called hood certified?
I'm saying because the culture shows them love, even though the industry don't. Their record sales.
What is the culture? Black folks.
I say
I'm
Boosie.
talking
was
about
like
hip hop culture as a whole,
Oh,
but
I-
that's
that's
our
true.
culture
Mm.
because we created hip hop.
Yeah.
So I say it like that. But understand, you got people that are dope MCs that don't get enough shine because the industry wasn't pushing them. They didn't have a machine behind pushing them, and now they weren't from your generation where they had access to social media where they could push themselves. Future don't need nobody pushing him. Future to me is certified hood good Hall of Famer.
Why
He will
you
always
call
be
it
loved.
hood certified?
He will always be loved in
I mean,
the
that's
culture.
good.
You might not like the way I'm saying it.
I just
That's cool.
we call them superstars.
Okay, well,
Like,
all right then. So what you would call a superstar, but somebody that's not being pushed by the industry. How do y'all think that affects the game?
Bro, they all getting pushed. If you up there, you getting pushed. But if you on there, if you get played on the radio, you getting pushed by the mainstream. The mainstream.
Yeah, but you're not hearing the lots on the radio.
No more.
Unless you in New York. If you in New York, then you'll hear them like that.
People that listen to the radio,
Outside
they know
of
what
NY?
they listening to, right? People that listen to the radio, they know what they listening to. People that choose to listen to the radio, they know what they going. They know what they listening to. Whoever on the radio, they know what they know what they doing. People that got they ain't going. You got people that's different, bro. You got people that want to hop in their car, don't want to connect their phone to it. I don't blame them. So like when they don't connect their phone or whatever, and they listen to the radio, they know what they listening to. They listen to the same people. You got people that when they go search their phone or whatever, and they search they go in there and they listen to their phone, they know who they searching to. They know who they searching. You got people that hit the random playlist. They know who they don't know who they playing. They know what they like. They know what they click on and say, I'm gonna save this to my playlist. So just like that's where we at.
So now it's about just streams and getting placements in like movies, TV shows and stuff like that. Like, and doing shows and stuff. Like the radio ain't even a big factor because like everybody knows like it's the same song over and over.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's just you already know what you gonna get.
You gonna know it's like a box of chocolate. You already
Yeah.
gonna know what you gonna get.
Yo, box of chocolate, you never know what you're gonna
Oh,
get.
that's what they said.
That's what Forrest Gump said. He said you never know what you're gonna get.
But sometimes, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes I do miss that era, man. Like the first album I ever bought was a Carter 2 by Lil Wayne. Like, and I got it for my 8th birthday. And like,
That's
that
a dope
shit-
album though.
yeah, but I think how I found about the album was 106 and Park. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go on the internet and do that shit. I went and sat at the TV at 6 o'clock, and Wayne was a guest, and they said Wayne album is coming out this Friday. Go to stores and buy it. Nigga, I got the album. Circus City not even around no more.
They've been going for about
You see what I'm
15
saying?
years.
They had the shit
Yeah,
on right in
15
front.
years.
How old that is,
Yeah,
though?
like-
Yeah, they used
Radio Shack, shit like that. Like,
The first joint I bought was Get Rich or Die Trying.
50 Cent.
Yeah.
Mine was Busta
And
Rhymes,
I had
bro.
to get my
Extinction
mom.
Level event, the
No.
first one. Nah, which one?
Was it Get Bang? The one that touch it, bang, thing. That's
oh yeah, I know you talking about.
I'm trying to
Busta
remember what
Rhymes.
album that was.
that first album I was bought. But I'm saying, like, I should be a heard celebrity. I used to do burners off my laptop off LimeWire. Had a burner CD bumping in the car, bumping.
Shit, we all did.
I still-
LimeWire came out. That
Yeah,
shit was fucking
yeah,
fire.
yeah.
Like the little
Niggas
clear,
ain't
like
think
the
they
little
shit.
white clear
Hey,
junk.
look,
Bro, we used to
shit,
write
yeah,
my junk
Power
something.
Bro, it'll fuck up your computer bad.
Yeah,
bro.
bad.
Hey,
Okay, but
bro.
check it though. The first one I bought was nice and smooth, funky for you. Y'all probably don't even know who the fuck I'm talking about right now. But for my era, that was
Was it a CD?
no, it was an actual vinyl 12-inch record.
Wow.
That was at Tower Mall when Tower Mall was still in Portsmouth. You might remember.
Mm.
And they had a spot in there called the Record Bar. My brother would buy blank tapes, and we had a big boom box my pops bought, and we would record the Rap Attack on AM 1350. I remember this shit to the heart. The first MC I ever heard was Rakim, and that was what set me off.
From Wu-Tang?
No, Rakim from Eric B and Rakim. Wu-Tang won't out until '94. That was when I graduated high school. Telling my age, side though. But that came out the fucking summer I graduated was when Protection That came out. That shit was fire. And shit like that, it changed the game. But as far as like what you bought first, I think that's a good way for y'all to segue and get off into the hip hop culture like that. Carter 2, that's a good entry point. Get Rich or Die Trying, that's a good entry point.
That's a good entry point.
That Busta Rhymes, that was a good entry point.
Let me see what album that was, bro.
Cause I can't tell you what album it was.
I sat in there
was
for
so
a grip,
wonderful,
like
bro,
who I'm
like-
about to bust though.
And-
Like brand new 1997.
But that's why
fire,
people
bro.
say.
I'm
That's
like,
why a
bro,
lot of people sometimes think like, "Damn, I miss that music." So when they be doing the verses, people be excited because they're like, "Man, I remember when I was in high school listening to them and I was doing all that." Because you could just think about where was you at when they were
And what
doing
was
their
you
thing.
doing when you heard
Right,
it?
right. It's
Yeah.
and then so now certain older people get pissed off when they see like the new artists and they just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, do you know like when I was
The
your
Big
age?
Bang.
Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was the first album I ever bought. I'm about to cry.
Bro, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's
jump,
bro,
bro,
like-
But I remember hearing that in the fucking club. I
Like,
was
you
out in the
see what I'm
club at that
saying?
time.
Bro,
the
like,
first album, bro.
Now see, the good thing about it is,
Had the poster in
let me
everything.
ask you something. How
It
was
came
you able
with
to
the
watch
poster
these
and that
music
shit.
videos? Like when you was in
Remember
high
that
school,
junk? It came with the
like,
poster.
how did music videos come on TV when you was in high school?
we had this channel called The Box, and The Box played all type of music. That's the first time I heard Onyx. Shut them down. The one they did with Biohazard.
What time it came on TV?
Shit, The Box came on sometime like around 10:30.
At night?
That was my senior year. I was working, so I would get done with school. I played football, ran track, wrestled. So depending on when I got done with that, I would go to the grocery store, work a couple hours, then I go to the house. By the time I shower, get out the shower, eat something, I'm doing my homework. The Box is on the TV in front of me.
2006, bro. What the fuck was I doing?
10 o'clock? Video? But you know what? That remind me of we used to have it went on VH1. No, it was on VH1. No, MTV Jams. The shit that play on in the morning, that music videos play up in the morning.
Yeah, see, we had MTV
Yeah.
Jams too. We had that before y'all.
Yeah.
But before that, we had BET. We had Video Soul and Video Vibrations.
Yeah.
They didn't play a lot of hip hop, so we had to go to MTV to watch the hip hop. But Video Soul, Video Vibrations, that's where you saw all the R&B that was heavy at the time. Now, something that was spoke about earlier, is R&B dead? Or is it just different right now?
Y'all know that song.
It's
This
just not pushed hard.
it got me staring. That's R&B, bro. This song is what song
Say it again.
Just hey yo, what song is that? That's
Yo,
that's
that
an
shit
R&B
funny to
song,
me.
bro. So I don't really know about R&B. R&B rap artists are saying whatever they want.
I think it's just not. They don't have the push like other genres. It's just not talked about as much.
Yeah.
Like, I focus on Walker.
Yeah.
Some Walker straight though.
Yeah.
That shit bad.
Some Walker, Sonora Allegra. She's like neo soul. They see, I agree with Zay. Like they don't have that push like other genres. You know what I'm saying? Like other artists. I mean other genres.
Smoking out the window. Who is this?
To me, I think that we have a lot of.
Is that
I know you know what neo soul is.
Yeah.
We have a lot of those type of artists, but they
Somewhat.
are not like
They do different genres.
pushed out there. You see what I'm saying? Like they got this song, my daughter
Got me
like,
paying her rent.
it's like make me water.
Oh, yes.
Make me, you know what I'm saying? Like
That song fire though.
That shit dope.
yeah. So they it's certain areas where they're at, like you know what I'm saying, but they're not like out there like the other. You know what I'm saying? Like if you turn to BET Awards or something like that, they
Couldn't
don't.
even watch this last one.
It's just rap. It's rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they might do a tribute. That's where you might hear some singing. But man, listen, bro, it used to be beautiful to see Alicia Keys up there on that piano, just doing whatever, or
That is boom.
John Legend,
That's
just
crazy.
the smoke coming, and he just like You know what I'm saying? You know, ignoring people. Like that's dope, bro. That was beautiful to see, bro. But you don't have that anymore. So you gotta. It's hard to tell somebody that listen to music like, man, you gotta adapt with the times, bro, or listen to old music. You know what I'm saying? But how many times you gonna play that?
Cause we ain't got but two options. Now me, I'll listen to the new cats coming out.
Yeah.
They say
I'm just
Smokey
particular about
Sonic,
cats I
though.
listen
Who is
to.
Smokey Sonic? But what that say? R&B and soul though. I knew I went crazy. This say R&B and soul. This got me paying her rent, smoking out the window.
Those are the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Read the first verse. Read it. Read it out loud.
I'm gonna give you so you can read it out loud.
Nah, nigga, don't get me.
Genres confuse me though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like so many people are trying to be versatile. Like so many people, because like Summer Walker or Kehlani. It's like you have certain songs where they're singing and it sounds good, and then you have certain songs where they're trying to rap and they're trying to go with what's being pushed out.
That's the lyrics.
So I don't feel like R&B is like dying.
Yeah.
I feel like how y'all said, like it's just not pushed as much. They don't feel like people really want to listen to that. Me personally, you gotta think I listen to everything.
Correct. Right.
Like it doesn't matter. But when it comes to singing and stuff, it's you have people that sing and then you have the same people that sing and rapping and stuff. That's why I feel like genres just confuse me.
Read it out loud.
Man, let me ask you a question real quick before you read out loud. You're on 112, right?
Lil 112. I seen him in concert.
What the song Peaches and Cream was about?
Pussy. It was about fucking.
But did they say it like? You know what I'm saying?
Explicitly, no,
Yeah.
because they had a certain way to say it.
But-
So real quick before I read this, fuck is y'all laughing at, man? Fuck wrong with y'all?
We ain't demonetized. We gotta get.
No, it's after the first 5 minutes, man. We good. That's the only time I cut up, man. We good. That's the only time I cut up, man. We good. But understand something though.
Yeah.
It was a different way that they wrote it back in the day. Y'all might not like Prince like I like Prince. I didn't like Prince at first, but my pops played him
Prince was
constantly.
hard.
I realize that now that he composed a lot of the music for the songs. Not only did he write the songs, but the way he worded it. His two things real quick, and then I'm gonna read this madness. I'm still bugging out on this fucking first verse. But Purple Rain is not a movie. Purple Rain is a music video with acting in it. Let that sink in for a second. If y'all watch the movie Purple Rain, it's just a big music video with acting in the middle of all the songs they was doing. That's basically 2 whole albums. You got Prince and The Revolution. You got Morris Day and The Time. And a lot of the songs that Prince wrote were metaphors for sexual innuendos. Little Red Corvette. Baby, you gotta slow down. Pump your brakes. She took me to the place where her horses ran free. She took me to the bar where all the dudes that she let smash was always going to the bar. Like, that's just how they used to write it back in the day. If you look at it, you could just kind of read between the lines. I didn't know that. But once I figured that out, when I think I was about 14 when I figured that out, I'm like, yo, this dude fire. Because you can't, if you singing his song and your mom looking at you, she ain't mad because she think it's a good song. Meanwhile, you know exactly what he was saying. This dude talking about smashing shorty.
He was like the future back then, bro.
But I feel like that's another reason why older people don't like the music that's being pushed now.
Because
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's
They're not
Like,
shutting
they're
it
saying
down.
it in a different way.
Yeah.
Like, y'all, okay, it's hidden a little bit, but like the adults and the kids can listen to it because the kids don't understand. Like, the adults is like, oh yeah, we listening. Versus the music now is like, go
Like
shoot
Sexy
this
Red.
person, kill this person. I'm messing with this one, I'm humping on that one, this is that good. Like, everything is out there.
It's real direct in your
And
face.
y'all are like, I don't like this, turn it off. See, this why I don't listen to y'all type music.
What's that
because
jump,
it's
bro? That
different.
my neck.
My bad. Kia.
Bro, that used to be my sister used to play that all the time. And my mom broke the CD.
Yo, I dated a chick and she kept playing the one song, You Got to Lick It Before We Kick It. Like, it was the late 90s when, well, actually, no, not then, because NWA and 2 Live Crew, like we spoke
When you
about
say
earlier.
you were dating her and she kept playing it.
She wanted you to lick it before you stick it or whatever.
No, she wanted me to lick it before we kicked it, but that was her little way of trying to tell me, hey, I want you to give me some special attention. Because I didn't like the song at first. I'm like, who want to hear this song about doing this, that, or the third? Like, I do it, but that's not what I was trying to do. But it was just like the first lady was saying, like, yo, it was said in a certain way to where you didn't have to trip. Your kids could sing it, but they didn't know what they were singing. Well, now, if you sing some NWA, that was off the Niggas for Life LP.
Bro, it's a song called
I can't remember the name of the song, but I got it on my phone. But that's the one where they was talking about getting special attention from a female. You know what I'm saying? They was just outright with it. Uncle Luke and the goddamn Too Loud crew, they was outright open with it. And then that's why that kind of changed up. It's like you were saying earlier about the parental advisories and all that. NWA and Too Loud crew damn near changed the whole music landscape just with them two groups. Now, it's not so much the landscape is changing, but it's so much stuff is not sliding through the cracks, but it's just more accepted widely.
Yeah.
You gotta get back in there.
Bro, it's a
No,
song.
I'm good. I still got it up.
It's a song called My Milkshake.
Bang all the boys in the yard.
Oh, Khalees. And that's not what she talking about.
My milkshake bang all the boys in the
Yeah,
yard.
but you know what it, but you know the meaning of the song,
I
right?
knew exactly what the meaning of the song was. Good titties. Titties.
Head game.
I know it was titties.
Head game.
Damn.
And
I like
damn
titties.
right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. She can't teach you about titties. The only thing you can do is get a BBL and get some implants.
I thought you were talking about
She
milk.
said,
See,
no, my
I knew-
milkshake bring them
I
on to the
got
yard
song.
because,
I ain't never seen it though.
nah, she got a face full of horchata when she done, bro.
So when you get a milkshake, what you do?
Titties.
The next time I get a milkshake from McDonald's, I'm gonna just yell out, titties! Titties!
Titties.
Matter of fact, hey yo, the next time we go to cookout,
Those tits.
hey yo, let me get them caramel titties right quick.
And they was asking me, they was like,
Let me get a titty cup.
bro.
Yo, stupid.
Can I get a chicken strip tray, double Cajun fries
Get a
with a
titty.
titty cup?
Titty cup.
Order a titty cup, please.
Now you really want me to man, this whole first verse? Okay. Name of the song called Smoking Out the Window. I've never heard this song.
It's R&B song. It's R&B song.
And you say this R&B?
It's
I'm about to clown and listen to this the whole way home. And if I text you telling you I'm scarred,
it's a good song though.
yeah,
That's a song too.
He said, wait a minute, this love started out so tender, so sweet, but now she got me smoking out the window. Must have spent $45,000 up in Tiffany's. Got her badass kids running around my whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese.
R&B song.
Put me in the gym with her ex-man in the UFC. I can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. This bitch got me paying her rent. Paying for trips. Hold up. Cause I'm going, hold up. Wait. I'm going to run it back.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
Yo, check me, yo.
Wait.
It's an R&B song, yo. Like,
No, just let me read this last. Let me read these last 4 bars.
That shit sound good though.
This bitch got me paying her rent. Paying for tips. Diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist.
you feel me?
And here I am all alone. I'm so cold. I'm so cold.